What is going on, guys? It's Saturn Reaper here, and we are back again, and we just have a few different things to talk about. A lot of random here and there moments that are starting to pop up that are going to be relevant for V7.20, which is coming up relatively soon and has been confirmed for Tuesday or Wednesday of this coming week. Hoping, fingers crossed, hoping that it's Wednesday. Actually, I don't know which day is better for me. Hopefully it's a day that I can cover it. That's literally my only wish. But anyways, so first things first here, we obviously have the scoped Revolver. Now, this is potentially going to replace the Deagle, guys. It's a really high chance that it might, because it's saying that it's good close range and long range. Not necessarily close range, but decently close range. Obviously, a scoped revolver is relatively good, had decent aim even without a scope, so hopefully it's a good weapon close range. But they were saying, pretty good accuracy long range, so I don't know what's going to happen with that. That's going to be interesting to see. Our next little piece of information here is actually about the bushes. Now, someone made a little short post, obviously, about the bush, kind of complaining that, this bush has a legendary rating. And surprisingly, recently, we've had a lot of these posts where it's like, this item has a legendary rating, but doesn't really do legendary quality work. You know what I mean? So, Slurps was a good example of that, where before the rework, obviously, they were a purple item, and it didn't really give you that much of a benefit. Honestly, they weren't that great of an item. And now with the rework, they're obviously very much so worthy of their title. Now, for this specific post, there's an interesting comment by Epic that is made, actually two, and it says that we've been looking at ways to potentially improve the bush's effectiveness. This is an option that's been discussed a few times, no adjustments in the next update, but it's something we'll be reviewing. And what does he actually recommend here? What if you get protection for one shot, which I think is way too OP. I don't think you should get that, but that's in the air. So this guy says another comment here, and this one's really good. This is actually interesting. It's something to talk about, and I would love to see what you guys think about this in the comments down below. There's a number of ways we've discussed improving it, having multiple charges or being auto-enabled while it's in your inventory, like jetpacks, and can't be shot off, so you would constantly have a bush. Reducing the leaves that block your view has come up a number of times, since that can be a point of frustration. What other suggestions could you guys see with it? Now, we can go down here and just take a brief look at what other people are saying with this comment, because I know there was a few people who did reply with a couple kind of okay ideas. So he's like, that's great. I'm surprised that it's 7, unless what are some other options that have been discussed? Oh, because that's the first reply. So how about traps won't be able to detect players in bushes? That's an interesting one. I kind of like that one. That's not a terrible idea. And I think that's about as far as I want to go with that, to be honest, because obviously we have a few other things that we need to cover here. So again, just kind of an up in the air thing of a bush rework could be coming in the future. Again, obviously they've been thinking about it, so there's something on the table there. And then our next thing here is this little post here, which is about ghost shots and improvements for ghost shots, and obviously edit delays are coming in V7.20. So that's super exciting, guys. That was confirmed, how many days ago was that? That was just 2 days ago. Again, this is like the under the table stuff, things that are going very much so under the radar, because they're just kind of like low-key replies and low-key, posts that don't get that much traction, but they're getting replies from Epic, and it's kind of information that we need to be wary of and kind of be taking a look at. So that is pretty much it, guys. I think that's the only 2 things or 3 things that we want to cover there. So scoped AR, bush improvements in the future, ghost shot improvements in the future, and then we obviously have another video which I did recently, which was obviously talking about the building underneath the ground thing that's coming in the future, V7.20, as well as the drift board has been potentially confirmed for V7.20. So guys, we got a lot of really cool things coming relatively soon, so hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like, sub up, share around. Sorry for the late video as usual. What else is new, but I'm trying to get better about that and being in a better schedule, so hopefully this doesn't happen too often, at least a lot less than it did last time. And I will catch you guys later, 2 days away from the 1 year. Super excited for that as well. See ya.